Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit of Uranus. Transiting Uranus is in Quincunx with the natal moon. How transiting Uranus will behave in Quincunx with the natal moon depends on the position of the natal moon. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets aspecting your natal moon. But the basics are as follows. At this time of disruption and change in the domestic and emotional areas of your life, you will have to distinguish events between flashes of insight and strong intuitive urges and expressions and projections of your own inner insecurities and fantasies. To some, your actions will appear impulsive or unplanned, but that is because they are driven by forces outside of your conscious awareness. But this is exactly what will make you an impulsive, independent, and charismatic person. In any case, a unique and unconventional approach to life, often under the influence of subconscious messages from the past and bursts of enthusiasm, will either work in your favor or create numerous challenges for you in the family and home environment. Instabilities in your family life try to teach you to be adaptable, but also cause certain nervous and behavioral problems. Your mother or a certain female person in your immediate vicinity is especially the most influential person and probably your main inspiration for such behavior. You are asked to adapt to new situations that will affect your emotional security, and to learn to sit with discomfort, that is, to let feelings flow through you without rushing to react to every impulse. This is very important now. This, let's call it social pressure, has caused you to repress your true self, fearing that embracing your current uniqueness would block your path to achievement. That your exciting and experimental nature leads to emotional outbursts and sudden mood changes, but also to epiphanies and mystical experiences. But not expressing and accumulating tension, that is, your nervous energy will manifest as shyness, insecurity, rebelliousness, eating or sleeping disorders, or addiction problems. So, embrace your individuality and find ways to integrate it into your life, because it will lead to a more authentic and fulfilling path. Both Uranus and the Moon, when both are activated, both highlight your restless, fickle side. You will then experience pain or joy. Although the planets are compatible, the aspect itself is very incompatible, as are the signs and houses. But the dominance of the planets will show the true condition. Think about the hidden messages you absorbed when the transit began. Explore how they are influencing your current behavior and beliefs. By uncovering these subconscious influences, you will gain a deeper understanding of yourself and make more conscious choices in your actions. If you have experienced pain, remember that you will achieve emotional comfort that paves the way for new and exciting events later, but now you will learn the hard way, through acting on what you thought was intuition only to be proven wrong, to discern the truth. In this case, relationships will seem difficult, because you want to nurture and free yourself from others. Those others, as we have already stated, whether it is a mother or a female person, you will definitely recognize her because she stands out in a detached way through artistic or eccentric behavior. If she doesn't support you, you become innovative and humanitarian and get involved in social or political activism. If the entire transit leans toward joy and you have support, then you will develop a healthy self-image and learn to constructively direct your nervous energy. In any case, the validity of your feelings does not deserve an immediate response. It's best to test the waters to make space in your relationship without severing ties completely. When you feel stressed and nervous tension starts to rise, try to find a way to channel this electricity in a constructive way. It can be something physical or creative. Consider the period of time when your spontaneous nature serves you well and when it poses challenges. What patterns do you notice? How can you harness the positivity of this transit through your uniqueness while maintaining a sense of balance and stability? Give yourself extra time to adjust, especially when starting new projects or entering a new environment with new people.